Hello everyone, welcome back to Knit Crow Addict channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to crochet a very cute flower crop top. I have free written pattern for sizes extra small go up to double XL. It's available on our blog, but if you prefer the PDF printable version, it's available for purchase on our Etsy, Ravelry and Lovecraft. I'll put all the links in description below. And for this tutorial, I'm gonna show you in size small. And if you prefer to make a cute matching skirt, I also have tutorial and written pattern for that skirt as well. I'll put the link in description below. I hope you enjoy and let's get started. Here is the materials that I use for this project. For this project, I use Lion Brand Coboo yarn, 4 colors. Okay, here's my color A, my main color, and then here's color B, color C, and color D. So this is Lion Brand Coboo yarn. In each cake, it have 232 yards or 212 meter. This is 51% cotton and 49% rayon from bamboo. This is size 3 lightweight DK yarn. Okay, everything the same, just different color. Okay, same brand. And if you want to substitute yarn, you can do that as well. Just look for size 3 lightweight DK yarn and check the gauge before you start it. Alright, and crochet hook size 4 millimeter. Scissors and yarn needle. Before we start, I just want to talk about this crop top pattern a little bit. For this pattern, it's very easy to make. We're gonna make the chain this way, and then the chain that we make gonna be the length of our crop top. If you want shorter, make less chain. If you want longer, make more chain. Very easy. And then we're gonna crochet this way. We crochet in row, just one piece, and then at the end we're gonna join the ends together to form the crop top. Okay, and then after we done with the crop top part, we're gonna make the strap. The strap we make separate, and we're gonna make 2 exactly the same. So, and then we will crochet the flowers later and added flower into the strap. It's very cute. And let's talk about the measurement. For the measurement, it's just for size small. Everything in this tutorial just for size small. Just check your size on the written pattern. So yeah, the width across back, it is about 13.40 inches width. Keep that in mind. This crop top is very stretchy, as you can see here. Okay, but before it's threaded out, it is about 13.40 inches width. And then the length from here all the way up includes the strap. It is about 14.33 inches long. Okay, I think I got everything here. Let's get started. Okay, for the body part, I'm gonna use color A for that. And then first, make a slip knot. Use any method you prefer for making a slip knot. And then I'm gonna make 51 chains. Make sure to make your chain loosely. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 51 chain here. And then row 1, we're gonna make 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook and then into each chain across. But I like to insert my hook into the little bump on the back of the chain. You don't have to do that, totally up to you. So here is the first chain, here is the second chain. I insert my hook into the second chain from the hook there, right into the little bump on the back of the chain. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. That is my first single crochet on row 1. And then I'm just gonna make 1 single crochet into each chain across. Next chain here, and then next chain here, next chain here, and next chain here. Alright, I'm gonna keep making one single crochet into each chain across, and I will be back when I'm at the end of row 1. I'm at the end of row 1 here, and I have a total of 50 single crochet stitches across. And then for row 2, you're gonna chain 1 and turn, or you can turn first and chain, doesn't matter, and the chain 1 never count as a stitch. And then we're gonna make one single crochet into each stitch across, but just insert the hook into the back loop only. Okay, so yeah, after I chain 1 and turn, I'm gonna insert my hook into the first stitch here, right into that back loop only. Insert the hook into that first back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, and make a single crochet. And then single crochet into the next stitch here, into the back loop only. And then single crochet into the next stitch here, back loop only. Single crochet into the next back loop here, and single crochet into the next back loop. Okay, next back loop here. Alright, I'm gonna keep making one single crochet into each back loop across, and I will be back when I'm at the end of row 2 here. I'm at the end of row 2 here. I have the same 50 single crochet stitches across, and then for row 3 to row 134, I'm gonna repeat row 2. This is just for size small. Every size is different. Just check your size. And I will show you a few stitches on row 3 here. Just repeat row 2. So we chain 1 and turn, and then make one single crochet into each back loop across. So I'm gonna insert my hook into the first back loop here and make a single crochet. Single crochet into the next back loop. Single crochet into the next back loop, and single crochet into the next back loop. Alright, very easy pattern. Just keep repeating row 2. So I just gonna keep repeating row 2 until I have 134 rows total, and I will be back. Good luck and take your time. Okay, now I have 134 rows here for my crop top, and this is the end of row 134. And next we're gonna join the ends together to form the crop top. And to do that, I'm gonna chain 1 and turn, and then I bring the other end up and then hold it on the back like that, and then I'm gonna slip stitch both ends together. So after I chain 1 and turn here, I insert the hook into the first stitch here. Insert into both loops, okay? And then the first stitch on the other end there, both loop as well, like that, and then yarn over, pull up a loop and pull through, and repeat that across. So insert the hook into the next stitch here, both loops. Insert the hook into the next stitch there, both loops, and then yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through, like that. I show you a couple more times. Insert into the next stitch here, insert into the next stitch there, yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through. Repeat that. Insert into the next stitch here, insert into the next stitch there. Oops, okay, and then yarn over, pull up a loop and pull it through, like that. I just gonna keep making a slip stitch both in together across here until the end, and I will be back. Okay, I slip stitch till the end here, and then next I just gonna cut the yarn. Just leave a little bit of tail, just enough to weaving the end later, and then pull the yarn out. And I gonna turn the inside out because I want this bump to be on the inside, like that. And next we're gonna make the straps. For the strap, I'm gonna use the color A, and we're gonna make 2 exactly the same. Before we start, make sure you leave a tail about 6 to 8 inches long, because we're gonna use this tail to sew the strap into the crop top. And then after that, make a slip knot. And then I'm gonna make a chain until I reach about 12 inches long. Okay, make sure to make your chain loosely. And every size is different, and also the strap is depend on how long, how short you want it to be as well. After I have a slip knot, I'm gonna make a chain. Make the chain loosely. Okay, I have 12 inches long tail here. So this chain will be the length of the strap. So it'll look like this. Let me show you. So here's my top. So the strap is gonna be right here. Okay, like that. So row 1, I'm gonna make 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook here, and I like to insert into the little bump on the back of the chain, but you don't have to do that, totally up to you. So here's the first chain, here the second chain. I insert the hook into that second chain from the hook, yarn over pull up a loop, and make a single crochet, and then single crochet into each chain across. And again, I'm gonna insert into the little bump on the back of the next chain and make a single crochet. Single crochet into the next chain, single crochet into the next chain. Okay, I'm just gonna keep repeating this. 1 single crochet into each chain across, and I will be back when I'm at the end of row 1 here. I'm at the end of row 1 here, and then for row 2, we're gonna chain 1 and turn. Or you can turn first and chain, doesn't matter. And then we're gonna make 1 single crochet into each stitch across. So I'm gonna make single crochet into the first stitch here. I insert into both loops. Okay, single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, single crochet into the next stitch. Okay, I keep repeating this across, and I will be back. I'm at the end here, and next I just gonna cut the yarn, and then I leave a tail again, 6 to 8 inches long tail, so that we have the tails to sew in the strap. Alright, and then next we're gonna make the flowers. Okay, I'm gonna leave a long tail again, just a little bit, because we're gonna use the tail to sew in the flowers. So I leave about 6 inches long, and then make a slip knot, and then I'm gonna make 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then slip stitch into the first chain that we did here. So insert the hook into the first chain there, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull it through. And now we have a ring. And then chain 2, and then into that ring space, make 2 double crochet. So yarn over hook, insert the hook into that space, yarn over, pull up a loop. I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That is a double crochet. And then make 1 more double crochet into the same ring space, and then chain 2, and then slip stitch into the same ring space. So that is 1 petals. So we need 5 total. So 4 more to go. So repeat that. So we chain 2, and then 2 double crochet into that space, and then chain 2, slip stitch into the same ring space. Okay, and then chain 2, 2 double crochet into the same ring space, chain 2, slip stitch into the same ring space, and then chain 2, 2 double crochet into the same ring space, chain 2, slip stitch into the same ring space, and then chain 2, 2 double crochet into the same ring space, chain 2, slip stitch into the same ring space. So now I have 5 petals, and then after I slip stitch here, I'm gonna chain 1 to lock the yarn. Chain 1 and then cut the yarn. Leave about 6 inches long tail, and then pull the yarn out, and that's it. This is how you make a flower. You need 3 for color B, 3 for color C, and then 4 for color D. And after you have these flowers, I'm gonna show you how to sew the flower into the strap. And one more thing, the flowers, you don't have to be this amount. You can make more flowers or less flower, totally up to you. And here, when I sew the flower into the strap, here's what it looks like. And you also can make the flowers like closer to each other. So that means you need to make more flowers. And if you want like the flower far away from each other, you can make less flower. I hope that makes sense. Okay, you just play around with it. Okay. So you can choose any side that you want to be the right side or wrong side. It doesn't matter because the flower will cover that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the blue color here. You need a yarn needle for that. I'm gonna put this end right across that hole so that ends will be even. Okay. My yarn needle, insert the tail in there, and here the wrong side. I'm just gonna insert like that. See, I want the end, both ends, to like across from each other like that. And then I'm gonna insert my needle around here, almost 1 inch from the end here. Like I said, you just play around with it, and then I'm gonna drop it, and then I'm gonna insert my needle to the other end, and then I'm gonna sew into the next stitch here of the strap, and then bring it in there. So here's what it looks like, and then I'm gonna tie those in together. I'm gonna tie a couple knots. Bring my yarn needle again. Gonna bring this in behind that flower, and then bring the other end behind the flower as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna tie those in together again behind that flower. I always like my works to be like secure. That's why I tie knots many times. I just tie a couple knots here, and then I'm just gonna weave those ends. I'm gonna weave this end behind the flower. Like that, and then I can trim this end, and then I'm gonna hide this end the same way. Okay, I'm not gonna show you how to do that again. So after I hide that end, I'm gonna place the purple color here, around here, and then pink color around here. Like I said, you just need to play around with it. Alright, I'm just gonna keep doing this until the end here. Okay, next we're gonna sew the straps into the crop top. So I place my crop top where I join the ends together to be the side seam, so it's not show that much. See? Alright, and then I place my strap from the side seam about 3 inches. Let me zoom in a little bit. See here? 3 inches. Alright. So I have my yarn needle here. I already insert the tail into my yarn needle. And we're gonna use the tail that we left earlier to sew. So I'm gonna place my second strap on this side here. So around here. 3 inches. I'm just gonna sew back and forth. Just keep sewing until you think it's secure, and then you're gonna tie a couple knots inside and weave the end, and you're done. And then you're gonna sew the other end on the back side. So make sure it's even. You're gonna keep sewing the same, make sure it's secure, and weave the end, tie a couple knots, and you're done. But I highly recommend try this crop top on first before you weave the end on the strap. Maybe you need to adjust a little bit. Everybody like different, so yeah, that's it. I just need to weave all my ends and I'm done. Very cute. I love it. That's it. I hope you enjoy making this cute flower crop top here. If you enjoy watching this video, please share this video with your friends, and I would love to see everyone's work. If you want to share with me, just text me on Facebook or Instagram at knitcrowedit. I'll put all the links in the description below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next video. Bye bye.